Hello, Officer Brandon with the Wilmington Police Department's Traffic Unit here again with another video to talk about traffic-related issues in our city. In this video, I would like to talk to you about speeding. Speeding is one of the most common offenses charged in our city. Why is that? There are plenty of speed limit signs on the side of the roads, so why do drivers not obey them? In North Carolina, we have two types of speed limit laws, which are the absolute speed limit and the basic speed limit. The absolute speed limit is what is posted on the signs on the side of the road. If the speed limit sign reads 40 miles an hour, then that is as fast as you are permitted to go on that roadway. The basic speed limit is what is reasonably prudent under the current conditions of the road at the time. An example would be traveling down the Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway in the 55 mile an hour zone when there's just been an ice storm the previous night. Shocking, I know. The conditions of the roadway do not warrant traveling at the posted speed, and therefore an officer can stop you from traveling too fast for the conditions that are current. Some of the most common responses I have heard when stopping someone for a speeding violation are, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize the speed limit was that. I'm running late. I was only doing so much over. Some drivers have said that they were looking down at the navigation and their navigation said the speed limit was this or that. Some navigation systems have not kept up with the posted speed limits throughout the country. It is on you, the driver, to pay attention to the posted speed limits. Speeding is one of the most contributing circumstances in both fatal and serious injury collisions. Studies have shown that the probability of a fatality in a crash roughly doubles as your speed limit goes from 45 to 60 miles an hour, and doubles again as your speed increases to 70. Within our city, we have a wide variety of speed limits. Many of our neighborhood roads will be posted 25 miles an hour area wide. You will usually see these signs as you enter a neighborhood or a side street off of a main road, and you will probably not see another one for a few blocks or the next major interchange. These roads are usually densely packed with homes and people walking or riding their bikes. We do have what some may consider odd speed limits throughout the city. Market Street changes speed limits 4 times within the city limits. How many of y'all knew that? From Water Street to 3rd Street, the speed limit is 25. From 3rd Street to just west of Colonial Drive, the speed limit is 35. From there until you get to Eastwood Road, the speed limit is 40. And from Eastwood Road and on into the county, the speed limit is 45 miles an hour. This speed limit also goes for Oleander Drive, the MLK Parkway, and a portion of Eastwood Road. Some may say, well, who am I really hurting anyway? I was only going 10 over. The average person has a reaction time of 0.75 seconds. That means that it takes you, the driver, 3/4 of a second to see something and your brain to tell you to react. So let's say you're doing the speed limit, 45 miles an hour. In that amount of time it takes you to react, you have traveled 49.5 feet. Now you still got to stop, and that's going to be an additional 84 feet. That is a total distance of 133.5 feet. Now let's try this again with speeding. Let's say you're doing 10 over, 55 in a 45 zone. With the same reaction time of 0.75 seconds, you have traveled 60.5 feet, and it will now take you 126 feet to stop. That's 186.5 feet. And that's a difference of 53 feet, and a lot can happen in that distance. Speeding is dangerous, and you are not going to get to your destination any faster. All you're going to do is be the first vehicle to the red light, or possibly run a red light and cause a crash. Increase your chances of being pulled over, and even being later than you already were. I have said this more times than I can count to people that I have stopped for speeding. If you were late, you were already late. You're not going to change that. Get to your destination safely. We at the Wilmington Police Department want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this information. I hope that you have become a safer and more knowledgeable driver because of it. Please drive safe.